starting out again.
Back out again, it's out of gear.
It's out again?
I can do it rock.
I don't really feel like being run over.
Yeah, no, it's out of gear. Welcome to Hateley Motorsport. Today, it's late at night, just got home from work, things aren't going real well, trying to do everything at once and it's not really working for me. But I've got to put a starter motor on this old race car before we actually get to the track. If you haven't noticed, a couple of times in the last couple of videos, so when I did the oil change video and our race from Simpson the week before, car hasn't started. Tyler had to hit the starter motor with a hammer. I had to hit the starter motor with a hammer the other day. Thought it was my battery, but my battery's really good. I run a little tiny little lithium battery, anti-gravity battery. Really good battery, it's been really good to me, but so I thought that might have been the problem. It's not, it's a starter motor. Hit the starter motor with a hammer, away it goes.
I have ordered you another one.
My wife has graciously ordered me another battery just to be on the safe side because I've got a spare.
It was dispatched today.
Okay, so I might have a new battery as well. I run this tiny little battery that everyone complains about and tells me it's going to let me down, but that battery's been in there 2 years and I've never had a problem with it. But I ordered a spare just in case because I'm the only bloke in the series that runs that battery, and if it lets go I can't even borrow one off someone else. So I bought a good spare, I bought a new spare, that'll be good. But my starter motor's a fault. So I bought myself a new starter motor today, gonna throw it in. It's not a big job, so hopefully it works out alright. I'm gonna rip this earth off because I'm the sort of bloke who's gonna short something out and stuff up the whole show. It's too hard to get down here, I know that, so we'll rip it off the block here.
So just dumb question.
Yep.
What does the starter motor do?
Starts the car. So, as a wingless sprint, so a lot of sprint cars, well most sprint cars, big V8 sprint cars don't run a starter. I think that's part of what makes our class good is the fact that we do have a starter motor. We've got no gearbox, so we've got no clutch, so we start them in gear just to get them going. You would have seen that. I might even put a little bit of a video of me starting the car somewhere. But it just works really good. This starter motor has actually been, I've had this starter motor in the first car I ever bought. When was that?
Have you ever had a different starter motor?
No, it's the first starter motor in a car I bought. How long have I been racing these things? 5 years or so. And it's been really, really good. And it's never given me a fault, so I can't complain. A lot of guys go through a starter a year and yeah, I've never had a problem. But it's just started to let me down. So before our Vic title on the weekend, I've got to get this got to get this starter motor in.
It's very to have a battery in too if you could.
Yeah, and a battery if I've got one coming. Like I said, that's been a big battery
would be fine in there. Just a battery.
No, it won't fit. Because I made this fancy little battery holder, the clamp thing that just, it's really, really small. And funny story.
Was that a wise move?
Probably not. Like I said, I'm the only one that's got that battery, so it's a bit of a pain in the ass. But we'll just bang this new starter motor in and hopefully okay, helps if I get the right size. Is it 15? I thought it would be 14. That's awesome.
So has Tyler been working on a hot setup or what?
Hopefully, the old crew chief's got a good setup worked out for the weekend. I've been struggling a bit this year, but actually last time we were at Simpson, which is where the title is, we weren't too bad. I Loctite that in there. What do you know?
First for everything, I guess.
Kicking me. Idiot. So that starter motor's done 5 years, done a pretty good job really. In a wingless sprint, it's pretty hard on them. They like I said, they're starting them in gear all the time, and it's not real good conditions. They're outside.
Will you keep that
in the
one
weather.
as a spare?
Nah, it's no good.
How you know?
Because it doesn't go, it doesn't start. And this is just a cheap nasty, which is probably not the ideal thing, but I've been trying to find a good, like a Delco or a Bosch starter motor for this, and they're just impossible to find now, so we'll try this cheap nasty one. I've had pretty good run with these, like these starters in like road cars and stuff at work, so hopefully it'll be alright. At least it's easy to change in this.
And here you were complaining you didn't have enough time.
I've still got a lot of work to do before I get to the title.
Pussy. Men, all they do is win.
Rattle gun tight, that'll do. Torque to spec.
Beautiful.
Bit of electrical tape there. It's got this stupid tag on it. This starter's a bit bloody different, of course it is.
Whinging still.
See, I'll turn that up the other way. That's not going to rub or do anything, I don't think. Lead hooked up.
So you don't reckon you're going to suck this weekend?
Hopefully not. Like I said, we've had a bit of a battle. I was talking with someone today about it, and I come 7th in the New South Wales title earlier this season. In my whole 5 years of racing wingless sprints, I have never ever made the A main in a Vic title. I've crashed out. I've had shit runs. So it'd be really, really nice to, I mean obviously it's really nice to win it, but it'd be really, really nice just to make the A main. It'd be a good start.
How many's in it?
I think we're at 60 something, 60 plus. So there's enough cars there that it's going to be tough just to make the A. I mean it is in our class anyway, we regularly turn up at the track with 60 plus cars, so it's always a big event just to make the A, or big, you know, big ask just to make the A. I remember here a couple of, I don't know, it was a month ago or whatever, we were running a B main, and I looked at the B main, there's plenty of guys that were faster than me in the B main, I went far out, like, it's a tough gig when all these guys are only making a B.
What, you don't think you're a front runner?
I can be at times, I have my moments.
But you still suck.
Yeah, at the end of last season I was really good, I got really cocky and confident because we'd run I think 5 race meetings. I hadn't been off the podium in the last 5 race meetings of the year, and I come out this year all confident, all full of confidence that we were going to be excellent, and we haven't been excellent.
So who are you?
What?
Who are you?
Stephen Hateley.
And you suck at racing.
Yeah, and I suck at racing cars.
So we've got to keep up the tradition.
Yeah. We'll hook up this earth and see if this sucker's going to go. Alright, look at this. New fresh starter motor. That should start first go. No bullshit like we've had for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, no, who?
No. Let's go. Ooh, it spins. Probably shouldn't do that, it's getting a bit late at night and the neighbours might get a little bit upset. But there you go, new starter motor. That's it. like the video, subscribe to the channel. We'll see you all in the next one. We'll be at Simpson Raceway, hopefully. At the front somewhere, it would be really, really good.